Hey guys, how is everybody doing on today? I just wanted to do a pop-up live. So hopefully you guys join in whenever you get a chance and see me going live. But let me introduce myself. To those of you who do not know me, my name is Donna Wafer and I am a childcare CFO. What I do is I assist childcare owners. I only work with childcare owners. We assist childcare owners, myself and my team, in ensuring that you guys are not paying more than your fair share in taxes via legal tax loopholes. And we also assist the childcare owners in increasing your revenues on an annual basis from the 5-figure scale, 6-figure scale to 7-figure, 8-figure scale. Okay, so we're there to assist you, lead you, hold you by your hand the entire step of the way to make sure that you get the results that you need as a child care owner. All right, so it doesn't matter if you are an in-home child care owner or a facility or center-based child care owner. We help all tiers of child care owners. Okay, so today I just wanted to hop on live and just let you guys know that I want to make sure that you guys understand grant proceeds and how you guys should be spending your grant proceeds. Because as stated previously, I work with a lot of childcare owners, and a lot of my clients who are childcare owners, you guys are getting grant proceeds, but you are not spending them correctly. And for those of you who are not my clients and who are childcare owners, this goes for you as well. There are a lot of funding that is going out to the childcare owners, such as the Childcare Stabilization Grant and many other grants that you may be receiving from your local town, your local county, your state, so on and so forth. Okay, so what I am seeing is that these grant proceeds, they are being spent incorrectly. So this video is to, or this live is to assist the childcare owner, whether you're my client, whether you're not my client, to ensure that when you guys do receive grant funding, that you are spending these grant monies correctly. Okay, because I don't want you guys to get disqualified in the future from any other future grant funding simply because you may be abusing the grant funding that you have received so far. Okay, so the first thing in regards to grant funding and how it should be dispersed is that what I find out is that many childcare owners, you get the grant, but you don't have a budget set in place regarding how you're going to allocate this money. And when I say allocate the money, regarding how you're going to dish this money out, how you're going to spend it, what portion is going to go to payroll, what portion is going to go to playground equipment, what portion is going to go to childcare supplies, things like that. That's what I mean by allocate. So that's your first mistake. All right, whenever you're getting these grant fundings, you don't have a budget set in place. So what it means is that you're going to spend this grant money blindly. And when you're spending this grant money blindly, it's gone. Before you know it, it's gone. Okay, and I see this a lot. The grant money's gone and you're back in square one, looking for capital, looking for additional grant funding, looking for more money to assist you with your child care operations. Okay, but what can alleviate that pain is that when you receive grant funding, or if you know you are about to receive grant funding, you need to get a budget in place. Okay, a budget in place that will help you effectively spend this grant money so that it will be beneficial to your child care operations, so that you receive some type of ROI, which means return on investment for your child care. So that's the first thing you want to do. Create a budget. Create a budget if you know you're about to get grant funding. All right. The second thing is, I just spoke about this previously, but not utilizing the grant money for what it was intended to be used for. Okay. A lot of different localities, states, counties are rewarding child care owners grant money. Some have stipulations, some may not. Okay, so if you receive grant money and it has stipulations on how you are to spend that grant, kindly spend that grant in accordance to the stipulations that were provided to you. Okay, because what I have seen is in the past is that the grant money was received and the child care owner did not know that they would be audited regarding how this grant money was spent. Okay, and the child care was audited in regards to the disbursement of the grant funding, and because the money was not spent for what it was designed to be spent on, this disqualified the child care operations and the owner from applying for additional grant funding within that state. And there was more grant funding to come in the months to come. Unfortunately, the child care owner cannot apply for this particular type of grant funding within her state because of the misappropriation of grant fundings and not adhering to the stipulations that were given. So even though they may not tell you that they're gonna, make audit and make sure that you guys are spending this grant funding in the ways that it is intended to be spent, just prepare and always spend the grant funding in regards to what it should be spent on. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. All right. So the next thing I see is that you guys receive grant money and you're not categorizing it correctly with your monthly record keeping, monthly bookkeeping. Yes, there is some grant money out there that is taxable. There's also grant money out there that is non-taxable. So it's up to you to get with your financial professional to see, hey, I just received all of this grant money. Will I be taxed on it or will I not be taxed on it? In the case that you will be taxed on it, that's definitely where you want to start talking with your financial professional regarding, what type of tax plan you need to get in place to help alleviate that tax strain that you're going to experience by this, this lump sum grant money that you received, if it is indeed taxable. Because one of the biggest mistakes that I've seen so far is childcare owners who are classifying the grant income as non-taxable when it is indeed taxable, or classifying it as taxable when it is indeed non-taxable. Okay, so you definitely want to get with your financial professional to make sure that you have that squared away, because that's going to cost you a lot of money in the long run, and you can utilize that money for something else regarding your child care. All right, so I just wanted to hop on and just to assist the child care owner in regards to the grant proceeds, because I get this a lot. I see a lot of child care owners. A lot of you guys are receiving grant fundings coming through your operating account. And I just want to make sure that you are knowledgeable and that you are clear in regards to how this grant funding should be dispersed and the, the overall aspects of it. Just going briefly over our pain points is that you guys don't have a budget in regards to the grant funding. You need to start creating a budget to this grant funding so that you can disperse it correctly. Get with your financial professional. They will assist you with this. All right. Number 2, not using the grant money for what it is intended to be used for. You don't want to get disqualified from any grant funding in the future. So please, please, please utilize this money for what it was intended to be used for. If you are unclear about what it is intended to be used for, you do want to get with your authoritative department to make sure that you're understanding how this funding is supposed to be dispersed. And 3rd is not understanding if the grant money is taxable or non-taxable. Again, this is a question for your financial professional. You want to make sure that you have that squared away. So there may be some of you guys who are child care owners, you are on the right path. You don't have any troubles understanding whether this grant money is taxable and non-taxable. You don't have any troubles in regards to how you're going to spend this money, and you have a budget set in place for your grant. So this live is not for you. This live is for those who are a little bit fuzzy, a little bit unclear in regards to how is this grant money to be spent? How do I create a budget for this grant money? How do I know if it's taxable or non-taxable? If that is you, there is going to be a link below this video. Click the link. It is a free 15-minute strategy session that you get to speak with me, and we can assess your situation and your grant monies and take it from there. Because keeping in mind, every child care operation is different. Doesn't matter if you're in-home, facility, center-based, every operation is different, and how you're going to utilize and disperse these grant fundings is different. Again, there will be a link below this video. Click the link. It is a free 15-minute strategy session, and I'll reach out to you and we'll assess your situation with your grant monies. Thank you guys for who all joined in watching, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Have a great day.